machines are working and the clicker system is good to go. And we're good to go now. 3-minute bout. Yousef on the left of the screen in red colors and Furamoto in blue. Always that testing moment at the beginning of the bout, the uncertainty. How do you control the nerves and the butterflies? You've got to have nervous energy, of course, but controlling that is difficult, isn't it?
It is difficult. It does take a lot of expertise, experience. Sometimes we need help to figure it out around it.
Right.
I like to take a big, deep breath before walking on. It's important not just to prep yourself to walk on the mat 10 minutes before, but it starts the night before, it starts a few days before.
Right.
It's about prepping
There's
yourself.
a build-up.
There's a huge build-up, and it starts from months before, and it's about waiting to have those nerves at the important time, because they are important to have. Nerves help us deal and help us to perform at our best. It's about enhancing them and using them to the best of our abilities and not letting them take control and take over.
And don't let in those negative vibes.
Those negative vibes. We don't need them on the mat, do we?
Certainly don't. That's 2 yellow warnings now for Furamoto. Warning for holding against Yousef. A good front hand punch there from Furamoto.
Very nice.
With the Zamazuki, she knew that she'd done a perfect timing on that technique. Opens the score. She'll also get the Senchu advantage. Once more, she tries that front hand punch as Yousef comes forward. Both going in at the same time, but it's Yousef who gets the score from the judges. There is a video review requested from the coach of Furamoto. They both went in at the same time there, Hannah, didn't they?
They did, definitely a good clash. Who will be first, and will she get the video review?
Well, Furamoto is the athlete looking for the request from the video. You can see the punch on this side. The previous shot was showing this one may be better. There we go. As they both go in pretty much at the same time, so they could both score if the video review referee agrees. Who's on the high on the chest? Would you give that score if you were a referee?
If I were a referee, I'd be giving it for sure.
Okay, let's see if they agree. And you'd be right. So you have, when in the long distant future when you finish competing, perhaps a referee?
It's very tough to be a referee, Billy. I don't know if I have the concentration.
Or can tolerate the criticism.
I think I would
from
be
part of the audience, because 50% of the audience won't like what you do anyway, will they? Because the other 50% do.
I think I would be sitting there reffing, and I would be jumping every time I saw something really cool happen, or screaming. I don't think I'd make a good one.
Gold medal at stake, Karate One Premier League, Paris 2025. Hana Furamoto of Canada leading 3 points to 1. She has the Senchu advantage. Oh, she just spun out of danger there. Yousef was about to release that punch, wasn't she?
Very tactical, kicking those legs up. That's the difference between a gold and silver medal, you know. Very smart.
.30 seconds still on the clock. Furamoto now receiving another yellow card warning for holding on. She still has the senchu because it's not within the last 15 seconds, but she has to be careful. Punch coming in from Yousef. And again, video review request from both of the coaches. It's a hooky kick from Yousef, but Furamoto was moving round out of the way there. Both punches going in at the same time. Both going midsection chudan. There. You can't see red from that angle, but you could see blue. And they'll look at one and then they'll look at the other because both are being considered for points. And now is red. Can't see quite from there because can't see where the punch finishes, Hannah, can you?
Not quite. That's a tough thing about video review. You only get a certain amount of...
But there are 9
visibility.
cameras that are being considered, so they shouldn't miss anything. So blue is not being accepted, but red has been accepted. 3-2. Last 19 seconds. Furamoto still leads 3 points to 1. As a hooky kick came up from nowhere and it's gone to Yousef. 3-point score. This shows you why she is such a fantastic champion. Now the pressure's going to be coming in from, and again a video review request. 6 seconds still on the clock. Furamoto trails now. 5 points to 3. If Furamoto is unable to get any more score, there's a kick over the top now. That could be a 3-point score, or it could be nothing. From Yousef. Hannah, what do you think about that one? No.
It did look like it was the shin.
Yeah, it went over the top, didn't it? Now, in the last 4 seconds, Yousef stifling the attack from Furamoto. Furamoto being penalised. You now lose the senchu. That makes it more difficult. She has to score 3 points to win, 2 points to draw. That was a clever turnaround of events, wasn't it, from Yousef?
Very, very. That's what you like to see from a gold medal match. Very smart.
Very exciting match. 5 points that came from a position where she was really struggling and looking at defeat, and then turned the tables so quickly.
But she seemed to always...
some of who can already participate.
And that will be held again in the People's Republic of China. That will be in Chengdu in August. So you got your fingers crossed?
Yes, I think I have good chances. So that's one of the peaks when we're talking about, right? Like sometimes we don't have a good tournaments, but then others we hope that we can peak in the right moment.
Well, and that's really important, that reference to peaking, because there are so many competitions, so many big competitions. You have your national federation, you have your continental federation championships, you've got 4 Karate One Premier Leagues to think about, the World Championships to prepare for, the World Games. How on earth do you decide which one to peak for?
Yes, that's a very good question. I think it depends on your goals and what year we're in. So this year is a year for Worlds. And so kind of knowing which tournament will get you more points for those.
Greatest reward. because a lot of them it's all about qualification as well, isn't it? You've got to do well to get to the next level.
Yes, it's a different system. So now I think a lot more athletes are also trying to be in those world circuit like the Series A and the K1s.
Wow, it's a really busy time all round. Busy for Trinity Allen. She's got herself on the scoreboard. And there is a video review request from the coach of Veronica Brunori, the Italian fighter, 24 years of age. She did compete in Paris, but she didn't get a podium position there.
She's an experienced fighter as well.
Oh, she is indeed.
I think they fought already a couple of times. That's what happened in those K1s, right? You find yourself fighting the same girls and getting to know them and their fighting styles.
Yes, what they can do, what they can't do. The Senchu has also been given to Trinity Allen. And not only competition nowadays, because the changes to the format with the round robin, and the World Championships will be round robin as well. World Games is round robin, so it's going to be, you've got more matches to prepare for. You can't just have, you know, that when you compete in the brackets format, it's whoever gets successful goes through, but you could win one, lose one, and still be in a chance to qualify, can't you?
I like that format. It gives us more opportunities, and also the strategy is a bit different because you can also have a 0-0 or even lose a fight and still have some chances sometimes depending on how it unfolds.
And generally, you know, you can't speak for all athletes, but perhaps you can get a general feel about your fellow athletes. Is there a general feeling that the round robin is the better system?
Good question. I think I haven't asked around, but I would say that normally I think athletes would want to have as many fights as they can, especially when we travel from so far away. Maybe for the world, some would say like it's a bit more restrictive because then again there is a limited amount of athletes that can enter.
Yes, yeah, I've heard that said. Some athletes say, well, you know, some countries who aren't so strong don't get a chance now to compete in the World Championships. And that is, but if you look at other sports, I don't know, soccer for example, you have the World Cup in soccer, but the teams have to qualify. So many sports you have to qualify. And you get, you know, all right, if you are from a small nation and one that doesn't have great success, when else would you get a chance to be on the map with a world champion?
Exactly. Yeah, I think, as you say, like, no matter which system we choose, there's going to be people that like it and some that like it a bit less.
And with the format it is now, there are no easy matches, are there? None.
Exactly, because everybody's in the top level.
Top 32 in each division.
Yeah. And the numbers change all the time, so it doesn't really, at that level, anybody can win.
Particularly with the junior ranks, under 21s, they can bring forward their points, so they can suddenly be in the mix and unknown.
Yes, definitely, and gain some experience.
We have another point from Trinity Allen. Still with that narrow 1 point and Senchu lead. Nori going in for a kick to the body as we go into the last 15 seconds. Trinity Allen once more throwing in the punch. Nori being penalised for holding on.
Ten seconds left.
It's going to be all pressure from Brunori. Trinity Allen trying to duck and dive out of danger, throws in a punch. That was a clever move from the American. in the scenarios that you rehearse, you would no doubt be in a position where you're trying to defend yourself with those last couple of seconds, ducking and diving, using taisabaki to get out of the way.
Yeah, she's doing it very well, and moving and also finding the opportunity to attack.
Trinity Allen, United States of America. Congratulations to her.
Convincing win in the end from Trinity Allen. Take that bronze medal. Karate is a family sport. Your mother is a WKF referee.
Yes.
Is she here?
She wasn't able to make it this time.
Just 21 years of age.
Yes.
Nothing to lose. All to gain. Can she take the scalp of an Olympic gold medalist and the current world silver medalist? Oh, that hooking kick came up from nowhere. What a fabulous start Harada is having. All 4 judges going for the score. 3 points, and she'll take the senchu. Watch the kick come up, hooked it right round. Tremendous knee lift.
Amazing. But like you said, she already had 5 in this tournament, so Yvette needs to be careful.
Up came the kick again from Harada. What do you think she's going to... She's obviously got to be careful of that, mindful of that kicking ability of Harada. But the experience of Goranova, you feel, Connor, to be able to get herself back in winning ways?
Like this, I think she's going to apply the pressure and then wait to counter with... she comes with the hand techniques, like we just saw now.
Yeah.
And Harada also took a point, so...
There's still 2/3 of the bout to go, mind.
It's just time.
Always difficult, isn't it, when you're facing somebody who's just come into the division you don't know much about, and then they surprise you in this way.
Yes, and Harada knows who Yvette is, so...
Of course, she would have studied her all the time. Well, Harada is certainly not being fazed by her formidable opposition here. Goranova coming close to the last minute of the bout. She have to try to overcome this. There's a counter punch from Harada. Goranova this time is successful with that point. Just trails by 2 points now. The senchu still with Harada. Goranova's got to go for it though, hasn't she, Connor?
Yes, yes. But she has the right tactic now. She's applying the pressure and waiting for the counter when the Japanese attacks with the hand techniques.
She started to think about going for a kicking score to get a higher score, but now she went back to just using the punches. 40 seconds still to go. Harada still leads by 2 points and the senchu. Harada is actually playing quite a clever tactic here, isn't she? She's a bit of a spoiler tactic.
Yeah, she seems under no stress at all. She's very confident in what she's doing now. But now I think that's a point.
That was a good point there from Goranova, who brings this differential now just 1 point between the two. She has the Senchu against her. But she can either score the points or force error in the last 15 seconds. We don't want to get there yet. We're at 20 seconds left. Goranova hunting down her next point, but falls into the trap of Harada. Looks back to the coach with a big smile.
She is under no stress at all.
She isn't, is she? She doesn't feel it.
She's enjoying it.
That just what she did there. 8 up 2 or 3 seconds. Precious time. 12 seconds still to go. Yvette Goranova in blue has to go for it. Now the Senchu disappears from the side of Harada. There's 2 points difference. Watch for Yvette Goranova. Into the last 10 seconds. She goes in for another point to the head. And there's a counter punch from Harada. Both going to get 1 point each. Still 9 seconds though, Connor. There's still time, isn't there?
Yes, definitely. Especially with Yvette.
Goranova has to go forward. She goes in once, goes in twice for those punches. Falls to the tatami. Desperately tries to put in a punch. More seconds eaten away from the tactics of Harada. 5 seconds still to go. Once again. This time she goes in for it. And there's a 3-point score for Yvette Goranova. And a video review from Harada's coach. But that 3-point score, what a sensational technique it was.
Amazing. 5 seconds is too long for Yvette.
There's a punch over the top. Goranova delivering that punch. Now, Goranova, what a clever tactician, what a clever fighter. And this demonstrates why she's an Olympic champion. Never got phased. Went down that. And she beat Mukai from Japan 3-0 to meet this final. So we just saw, didn't we, Mukai take the bronze medal?
Yes.
Toro wearing the gold embroidery on her shoulders, showing that she's still the current grand winner, although the 2025 grand winner is Yvette Goranova of Bulgaria. Goranova finished second in her pool. She lost 6-2 to Yousef Alem.
Well, enough to take the grand winner.
But Goranova was this year's grand winner, but she'd already won enough points to be able to achieve it. And it's been interesting because one or two of the grand winners, Badawi, Yousef Badawi, for example, had won all three, and the fourth one is going for bronze.
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe it's the pressure of. It's interesting when you know you don't have to do it to get the big prize. Do you take your foot off the pedal?
Yeah, I think it's a different type of motivation, but I think it depends on what your motivation was to begin with. If it's money and you've already got the money, then maybe the motivation's a little bit down. But if you just love performing and just being at this level of event and giving your best performances, then I think you will still come out and give a great performance.
Right. But it must have some psychological effect when you don't have to perform. And you see this in other sports as well, don't you? You know, You can be ahead of the game, have completed what you need to. You've met your target. You've met your goal. Do you really still have to keep going? Can you just take it a little bit easier?
I think that combat sport can be quite difficult to take it easy, you know, because the pace.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the pace is dictated by your opponent, or if it's in kata, you know, you still have an opponent that you have to
Respect and
beat. So I think the motivations can still be high. I think at this level they can be high, but sure, for some, they would take their foot off the gas. But it's World Championship year, right? So everybody wants to show themselves.
Yes, indeed, they do. And there's and this is part of the road to Cairo. We see that on the hoardings around the Premier League all the time.
Yeah.
Road to Cairo. You've got to win points in the Karate One Premier League to help you get there. There's still, you refer to the qualification tournament in Paris.
Yeah.
That's the last chance saloon, isn't it? To get a place in the World Championships this year.
Yeah, so I think even if the motivation is a little bit down, they're still fighting for these points. They're still fighting for the ranking, automatic place in the World Championships, just to confirm that. And also there's the psychological against your opponent. So there's still a lot to fight for, even if you've won the money, you've got the selection, but do I let this person beat me?
Well, you wouldn't want to do anything to enhance their confidence, would you?
No, so lots to perform for here.
Yes. And of course, we mustn't take it away from the opposition. On occasion, some people, it's their day.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's 1 point each, and the century is held with Toro.
Outside the area.
That's interesting. If it's a judo, it could still score outside the area.
Oh, is that correct?
Absolutely.
If the move started inside?
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
But in karate terms, if the athlete is outside the area and the attack from the other opponent is from the inside, the kick reaches the target, the back foot is still on the inside, is still a valid score.
Okay, so we have our version of that.
Yes, yeah, but you can't have both feet out of the tatami.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, Ku's having to put it on the line a bit now. She's really got to go. 20 seconds. She needs to push for the warning and get a point.
Kick coming up from Toro, but she didn't manage to get it to meet the target.
But very good strategy. I think Toro is drawing her in, throws the kick, falls out the area. Then Hajime, bang, go forward.
Yeah, and gets a point. Video review requested from the coach of Ku. And we see the kick going up, but the arm of Toro seems quite high to smother the kick. So it doesn't come round.
No, that's not a score. Very composed is Toro. Very composed.
Yes, yeah. It's not a stressful day for her, is it?
No. She's just
clever how she just twisted out of that danger zone.
Very good, very good. Experience. Didn't really get pulled out of her comfort zone too much.
And last year's grand winner, she demonstrates consistency, doesn't she?
Yes. So she's grand winner this year?
No,
No?
it is
Bulgaria. Sorry.
Goranova this year,
Yes.
but last year,
Yeah. Ironically, she must love Morocco because she was gold last year and gold this year. Her last gold was in Casablanca.
yeah. Tremendous.